And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. UTR proudly presents Talk Yo Shit. And, and we are here once again to do it time and time again to make you people insane, to keep you people, uplifted in these trying times that we go through in life. Before we continue, I would like to dedicate this show to Mr. Art LeBeau. We lost a legend this past week, and his, now granted he lived a great life because the man was 90 some odd years old. I can only
97.
pray. How old?
97.
Okay, 97. I can only pray and hope I can get to that age. But Art LeBeau, this one's for you. So we gonna get into it. This is basically tonight's show is social media. The social media and understanding and how it works. So before we start, anybody else got anything else they want to say before we get into the bullshit of the night?
R.I.P. Coolio.
Yes, R.P. Coolio.
Yeah. Hope you in heaven's paradise, not gangsters right now.
I could die.
I'm
Just
done.
saying. Just saying.
Actually, RP a few people. Angela Lansbury. I
Yeah,
believe.
Miss Murder, she wrote.
Tell you so this time.
We definitely lost a few people within the last couple of weeks. So definitely rest in peace.
Yeah.
How come you
Okay.
shout out Queen Elizabeth? Never mind. Let's go to the show, y'all.
Questions, yeah, questions.
Beautiful night. Beautiful night.
I just thought I asked. My bad.
You can't be fucking sick. You know what?
What? I mean, okay. All right. What about my guy from Harry Potter? I don't know his name. Lord forgive me.
I
Oh,
know.
yes, definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I know. I'll find somewhere in the middle to meet you guys.
Okay. I was like, you took a roll. You took a roll turn with that chick.
My
But
bad.
your ass went back up. But
I forgot what boulevard I was on. My bad.
that's another talk another day. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. First question of the night is: do you think being social media famous is worth the clout? Do you think it's worth the clout?
No. I will automatically say no.
Honestly, no.
Because there's nothing lasting about it. It's like when you really think about social media clout, it's always who's the next person, who's the next person. Like literally, you'll be popular for maybe like a month or so, and then they'll forget about you and move on to the next trend or whatever.
I'll say this. It's hit and miss. And the reason why I say that is because some people end up making some real good money and becoming more famous or landing deals and people getting to know who they are from it. But then sometimes it's like all the shit that you do to get the clout, it's not working. So it just really depends on the person and the type of content that they put out, in my opinion.
I'm gonna say I agree because some people take that clout and turn it into to profit, and they're able to feed their families, they're able to feed themselves off of that stuff, and then possibly even do some good in the world when things are actually turned around. So it's more of a hit and miss for me as well. So I'm just gonna keep that going.
I could definitely agree with that. Like, it's definitely hit and miss for me as well because most people they take that clout and they use it to further advance other avenues as well. So for me, it is some good that could come out of it, but some people they tend to lose themselves within chasing the cloud as well. So it's kind of like a double edged sword with that one.
I agree with that. I'm sure what hearing is, but
Okay, well, let's go to the comments, and
Oh wait, he's back.
we can still go to the comments, and we'll get double A's in when we come back.
Poetic is in the building, and he said, "What up, y'all?" Z
What's
is in the building.
happening?
She said, "Good evening, UTR." Z also says, "I agree with the hit and miss." That's it.
Double A, the floor is yours, my brother.
I'm sorry, I missed a question. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been
Is okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I've been moving around, still trying to get settled in and everything. Read back the question one more time.
Social media. Is the cloud on social media worth it? Basically.
Yeah, I agree with all you guys. I overheard some of y'all answers. It's hit and miss. You know what? I think cloud's a bad word, even though people do use cloud for social media. But I just feel like you said in your answer, Gerald, I think people do feed their families. People do take care of themselves. People do good in the community by the means of social media. So I mean, like you guys all said, it's hit and miss. I think we're all unanimous when it comes to that decision.
Okay.
Well
Well
said,
said.
my brother.
Okay. How do you think it would be? Well, excuse me. How do you think it would have been if we had social media growing up? Us as a panel, and you out there as the viewer.
I honestly think that kids or us, we wouldn't have been outside playing, having fun, and doing normal things because the thing about social media is it takes up so much time that you don't realize how fast the day goes. So these kids are not out being kids and having fun and doing things. And then let's just say a lot of people will be caught the fuck up if there was social media back then.
That's what I was going to say. It would have been a lot more exposure of things. Like you have to think about it. Back in the days, the only thing we had is tabloids and just stories, certain pictures every now and then. But now we have like video that's going up, and I feel the same. It'll just be a lot more exposure.
Yeah, it probably would because just for the simple fact, people would have been able to see my fights on social media. They probably would have seen your fights on social media. The only way you could tell if I got beat up is if, my eye was black or I got some sort of, whatever, or you was actually there. But just for the simple fact, you just had to take my word for it at that point. So now, as soon as somebody say, fuck you, oh shit, what's going on? Like,
in other words, you could have, if you had it back then, you wouldn't be able to lie and get away with it.
In so many words.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Basically.
who knows? We probably would have. Never mind. I'm not gonna go that far. But yeah, it definitely. I don't think it would have been a great. I don't think it would have been a great aspect if we would have had it growing up. Because, like I said, a lot of these kids don't know what it's like to be kids. At the end of the day, they grown too fucking fast. So
I agree with that.
That is a definite. I say for social media for our generation, like you pretty much would have said RIP to your social life at that point because you don't know what it's like to like interact with people like seeing them face to face and just enjoying being a kid. Like if we had it growing up, like we would basically be stuck to our phones or any outlet that we could get to social media, basically.
What, Jay?
none. Go ahead.
Y'all didn't have social media growing up. Y'all didn't have Facebook. I'm sorry, MySpace. Y'all didn't have.
But that didn't happen for me.
No.
I didn't have that until way later. I'm talking about as a
I was gonna
kid.
say that was we was out of high school with MySpace came to the forefront.
Right.
All right.
Facts.
All right. You know what? I'm going the opposite direction. I think that would be a little bit further. I think we'd be a little bit more further technology-wise. We'd be a little bit further as people. I think kids have so much resources in their hands when it comes to social media. just the whole technology phase of when it came in. I feel like the world is at your hands. We don't have to go to libraries no more. We don't have to pull out dictionaries and resource books and world history books. And I feel like all that's in the power of now of a cell phone. Now put that in the form of social media. I feel like it probably would have been bad for us knowing what type of
we a different type of breed.
Hey, look,
that is true.
My 1.68 would have been high if I had.
I mean, I just said Gerald you probably went to Stanford. You probably would have taught Ivy League school. Yeah, the power of smartphones and social media back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I do think there's benefits.
But yeah, I probably would have passed the exit exam.
I think there are benefits when it comes to social media.
Don't get me wrong, I passed it, but it was like 2-3 tries though. I had since like 9th grade to try it, so it was like, but yeah. So yeah, I probably would have passed the exit exam on the first try if I had a fucking phone to refer back to instead of actually reading the books and all that other little stupid shit.
See what I'm saying? We would have the cliff notes to every book instead of having to read that big ass novel. We would have had the cliff notes.
Well, let me tell you something. You can't always go by cliff notes because cliff notes are not written by the people who made the books. Cliff notes are written by people who quote unquote wrote the books. So sometimes it's not always what it's cracked up to be. FYI.
Right, because I saw that on the episode of Cosby Show. So yeah.
But anyway, I think if we had social media when we were growing up back in our the prime of our school days, which is high school for probably us, I think that we'd probably be much further along as people, but at the same time we probably would have used it to our negative power and use it the wrong way. So thank God we didn't have it back then. Go ahead.
Okay, let me get to these comments right quick.
That's what we look.
That's exactly why I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at it.
I know.
I'm not laughing at you.
Poetic said, if I had social media growing up, I would have gotten into more fights and got so much box. By box, we know what he means.
For sure.
Definitely.
He also said I would have been way too mature.
Facts.
Z said we would be exactly like this current generation, and that's not a good thing. Some kids are socially awkward because of social media. They can't communicate in person. Those are also facts.
Definitely.
Poetic said, you go back up.
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm kind of old. I didn't have that shit till college. And he said I actually would have been valedictorian. Johnny is in a building, and he says, let's go Dodgers.
I can agree with that statement.
Right.
He also said cowgirls are 4-1.
I can't agree with that statement.
Z said technology is making and breaking our youth. Some kids can't read well, but don't need to because of Alexa and Siri. They don't need to retain knowledge. They just ask their devices. So true. Poetic said, what is social media on in I-90?
That's
shit.
That would be
a throwback.
That's a chirp. That's a chirp. Where you at? That's the
yeah, I know, but I had the 95, so I had no idea it was a 92. So excuse me.
Johnny said that disrespect.
Hey, Johnny.
I'm sorry, Johnny, man. I can't do it today.
You know what, Johnny? I got your props and props is due, and y'all are 4-1. So you know what? Good luck to you.
But who has the best right now? It's not them, right?
I'm about to say I'm 1-4 right now, so I can't even be
They
mad.
play the Eagles tomorrow. They got a big game tomorrow.
But the Eagles have the best right now, right?
They're undefeated.
They're
okay.
undefeated,
So at this point, Johnny, all the disrespect.
See, you can't say that, Pud, because your team not. Never mind.
I know my team ain't shit right now, and I've been saying that, but I still rep my team.
My team definitely ain't shit right there.
We had
high expectations.
I will talk shit to the day that I die about anybody team. I'm still gonna rep my team whether they win or lose, and I have been doing that for the longest.
For sure.
So
okay,
I actually can't. Poetic said I had a I-70 flip.
Okay.
And y'all had the flips. Yes, and it still is R1-4. I'm so glad you know who my team is. You be watching me, don't you? You better stop stalking me, Johnny. Johnny over there watching me and stuff. You better stall.
All right, y'all.
Go ahead.
Excellent. Growing up, there was no social media. What did you do with your time? Play.
Outside,
Play.
riding my bike,
Sega
Oh.
Genesis.
Playing all kinds of
Nintendo.
fingers,
Nintendo.
N64.
doing shit.
Nintendo 64. I had a Dream Station.
Definitely
Nah,
has to
my
be
brother.
Nintendo.
I couldn't afford it.
You know what?
So you have to get the
played
next best
outside.
thing.
I played outside, but when you play outside, don't pay attention to adults sometimes because you ask them questions and you get popped upside the head. That's all I'm saying. I know. I seen it. That's why I started laughing. I'm not dealing with him right
I saw
now.
the comments and started laughing. So
I know.
Right.
I seen it out my peripheral. That's why I started laughing because he's stupid. Nobody got time for this shit.
Oh,
They've
Oh,
already
Lord.
begun.
Okay, let me.
And the randomness has arrived.
Okay.
go ahead.
Johnny said I had an I-95 too.
Oh, sorry.
Then he gave the eyes.
Mhm.
Poetic said masturbate. You know what, Poetic?
Seriously?
You know what? You're gonna get arrested.
Didn't discover that one though. Till about didn't discover that one.
We're going to get you some help, my brother.
Didn't discover that was about 7. So yeah. Go ahead.
Johnny said played hide and go get it in house. See, I wasn't that type of girl when I was younger. I was a tomboy, so that stuff was like, no, don't do that. Don't touch me. Poetic said played basketball, football, and ran track. You better with your tall ass.
facts.
Johnny said self-love.
I'm not playing.
The shit that is going on tonight. Z said Sega N64, playing outdoors, skip it, tag, double dutch, rode bikes, pogo sticks, swamp. I think she meant swim, and went to the park. Yeah.
Skip it was my shit
Skip it
until you broke it.
skip it. Anybody had one of them little things where you can sit on it and turn, and you can
Yep.
turn real fast? Oh,
I had one of
sit and
those.
spins. Sit and spins. Them motherfuckers was the shit. I don't care
Oh,
what
no.
nobody.
One
Never had
more.
one of those.
Poetic said, I couldn't afford video games. So you played with your penis because you couldn't afford a video game. Okay. That was
Well,
your
I
choice,
mean,
nigga.
you did have a joystick, so
It was free as well. So
right. You didn't have to pay $120 for that. So.
you have to wait for the newest releases to come out. You gonna play that new Madden?
Like, oh, you got the new Madden? Well, I got the new Jerk-a-lots. But anyway,
Oh, he had one more. He said, nah, we was broke. I mean, I get it, but our broke was playing outside.
Penis
we was
is
technically
definitely free,
weren't
sir.
broke. Penis is free.
in some cases, but
Right.
we-
Sometimes you gotta pay for it if you call the escort numbers or something.
For self love, I believe he's saying it's for free.
Oh, self-love is for true.
In that case, that's more
No,
understandable.
it's not because. Never mind. Johnny said, "Bruh."
I guess if you buy some high quality moisturizer, that I guess it might not be free.
We had cocoa butter and jerky.
Cody said, "Y'all remember sneaking, and watching y'all parents' porn?"
We ain't gonna talk about that.
I'm gonna tell
No
you.
comment.
No,
I would
look,
turn my
I'm
camera
telling you
off.
one story.
A
I'm
small
telling you
memory.
one story. My brother found this porn tape, right? Swore up and down it was me. Went and told my mom and them, there's a tape with me on this motherfucker. My mama calls me in there. They put the tape in there. That is not even fucking me. So you done stole somebody else's shit and gonna tell my mama that I'm on a tape fucking?
No, I'll give you one word.
Gerald. You sure you want to go down this rabbit hole? Are you sure you want to do this? Fuck it. Go ahead. Do it.
You know he gonna take it away.
So I find my parents' sex tape. So I'm watching it, and about 5 minutes in, I realized that I was standing in the room that this was performed. I'm like, I know
That's
these
the only thing you got them. I can't even get
I'm
the
like,
words
I
out.
know these sheets. I know that wallpaper. Oh God, no! Turn this shit off. I put that shit back I put that shit back next to the shotgun and the jar full of nickels that he had. So
And you didn't touch shit else after that.
Well, he did. He did.
I'm scarred for life.
Damn. I'm surprised you didn't need
No.
therapy afterwards, my brother.
What's scarred for life is your mama telling you to go in her room, go under the TV stand, and look in the bag and get some type of tape out. You go in the TV stand. Apparently, there was 2 bags and there's a fake vagina in there.
You know, Mama Cookie is someone who watches the show, right?
She don't care. She know the story.
Hey, Freddie, who grabbed my door?
Oh, that was your doorbell?
Yeah. No, nobody.
That doorbell came at the right time.
Okay, question. Where is Z at?
I don't know, but I'm not going to go answer that.
Go answer the door. I'm pretty sure that's her ass.
No, they could be selling solar panels right now. No, I'm good. So anyway,
It's just Jeff. Let Jeff in,
At
man.
10 o'clock at night.
You want to take some pictures?
I will not let Jeff in.
You just want to take some pictures? He'll give you $50, bro.
$50.
Let me get to the comments while he's going to go open
I'm
the door
tapped
now. Poetic said, self-love is free.
That's a fact.
Johnny said, them good old VHS. Day is in the building. She said, hi, y'all. What up, Day?
Hi, Day.
Poetic said, had to rewind that shit back to where they left it at.
Facts.
Day said, that's some wild shit, LOL. Poetic
Facts.
said, nigga, why did you just watch it that long? He also said, I walked in. He said, I walked in on my mom and stepdad fucking. Y'all, oh, Lord.
I walked in on that too.
Y'all really have just been scarred, ain't y'all?
Hey, don't talk too much because I know your secrets, Heather. So
Oh,
We're not doing that. Next question.
that's some good ass Pepsi, man.
Better.
Next question.
Oh, wait, hold on. Got a couple of more. Poetic said, go up. I was saying bye. I'm off to school and got an iPhone. Fucked up shit. They didn't explain shit. Johnny said $50 and a cold beer.
hey,
I don't drink beer, Johnny.
no, that's what Jeff was offering people.
I know. I don't want a beer. Anyway.
Try to leave if you want to. See what happened.
Oh, game over after that.
Game over, huh?
You better shimmy your ass to the motherfucking door if you can. Get out that bitch.
Exactly. I'll be just like Tracy. But anyway, so back to it.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you think children are lacking now with social media being around? What do you think kids are lacking?
The ability to socialize with people. The ability to learn how we learn so they can understand it. And let me tell you something. Do you know they took cursive out of school? We had to write in cursive
out of school?
and they took cursive out of school. These grown ass kids nowadays don't even know how to write in cursive.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
You learn something new every day.
I did not know.
Well, I mean, like I said, I think social media is allowing these kids to grow up too fast to where they know shit before a lot of their parents know. And like, you know, they get to asking them like, hey, do you know what the dirty Sanchez is? And they be like, no, I don't know what that is. And then they got to sit up here and explain it. And then they be like, where'd you learn that? Oh yeah, it's this person on TikTok who just said. I'm just listening.
No, Alabama Hot Pocket. That's what they're gonna be asking their damn parents. That's some nasty shit. Sorry.
But yeah, I just believe that these kids are growing up too fast because they have everything on their phone. They have entirely too much access to too much stuff. And it's just, and then like I said, a lot of parents, they just let them have the social media so they stay out their faces. So they lacking being kids at this point. They don't know how to play. They don't know how to go out and have fun. They don't know how to.
When you say that you had a lot growing up when you was a kid though too, like let's keep it real. Like maybe you didn't know the exact, like maybe you didn't have the access to your exact fingertips when you wanted it as fast as you wanted it. But at the end of the day, like if you really wanted to go out and figure some shit out, you really had the ability to do so.
True,
Like,
but at the same time, you didn't want to as a kid because you had friends, you had people who was like, "Come outside and play, come outside and do this." Yeah,
true, but like
we learned shit as we were playing with each other. But pause, but we learned shit. But I'm just saying, it was just a simple fact that
think about it in this aspect, right? Growing up, yes, we had shooters and all this and that, right? But as these kids have had access to computers and these younger generations, they've had access to learn how to build bombs, learn how to make guns, and do stuff that is so terrible in this world that we as kids didn't have so much access to. I feel like there's sometimes you can have too much access. And these kids have too much access because there are tools that you can put on your children's phone where they don't have access to certain things, or where you can cut their internet off and do those things. But parents don't do that. Why? Just like you said, they want to keep their kids away from them and doing whatever.
And also the cyberbullying. Like now these kids, they don't have to do it in front of your face. They can just, all of them have social media, so all they have to do is just run to social media and type what really think about it.
Cyberbullying has been around for a long time.
However, it is a more upflux because there are younger and younger kids who have more and more access to social media. It's like you heard about it before, but it wasn't this extreme. Like, really think about it. You can see people be getting into it with the troll on social media, turn around, they're probably only like 11 years old. It's like, what the hell are you doing here? It's like, why are you... it doesn't make any sense to me.
Like basically 11 years old, no profile picture, no bio, no nothing. They're just sitting there being Twitter fingers.
And it's just because they
at the end of the day.
I hear what you guys are saying, and I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I just feel like these issues that you guys are saying have been around when we were kids as well, and maybe not to the magnitude they were, but I feel like there were white kids when we were growing up that was doing cyberbullying. I just feel like the numbers have spiked up now because everyone has the ability to have a computer in front of them at all times.
And that is true. And that's why I said, even with killings, we did have shootings and people killing people.
Absolutely.
But with what's going on now is that now they have access and where they can go and find things, where they can buy this stuff, how to build these bombs.
At the end of the day, they had, like, look when we were growing up at the Unabomber, which again,
no, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the technology that we have now is more extensive, where it's easier for them to do it. I'm not saying that it wasn't around, but it's making it more easy access to them.
I got you. Okay, we can.
That's what I'm saying. It's an easier access. When they were doing that, it took a while. Now you can do that and build a bomb in less than 45 minutes because you didn't sit up there and watched it, and then it showed you, and they got these videos where they show you how to do that. Look how they have these videos showing you how to steal these people's cars. It's happening, but what I'm saying is social media has made it easier access to do so.
It made it easier access, but at the end of the day, I don't think we were looking for it either because we had good parents in our lives, and our parents wasn't like, "Boy, what the fuck you looking at?" So I feel like we were a lot more censored when we were growing up, opposed to what kids are able to be censored now because everything's right at the tip of their fingers.
That's what we're saying, though.
I didn't disagree with you guys, but I'm just saying, like, these issues that we're seeing now are not new issues. The gun violence has always been the number one problem in schools around America ever since we was in school. If we want to be real with each other, like I remember, I went to school in Gardena. And I remember Gardena High had a shooting, and our school got locked down. I don't even go to Gardena High, but it's almost seemed like the whole city of Gardena got locked down because, again, over the years, there were problems that there were shootings in schools. Like, again, we're going in circles because we're all saying the same thing. So I don't want to sit here and harp on these same issues. But I feel like these are not new issues. Yes, social media has magnified these issues times 10, maybe times 20, maybe times 1,000. But at the end of the day, I feel like these are all same issues.
That's literally the point we said. So
and that's why
pretty much the same thing.
But yeah. So let's go to the comments, please.
Hold on, let me scroll up a little bit.
Kind of came in.
Johnny said ass whoopings. Poetic said real friends, common sense. He also said how to look shit up in a book. Right. You tell a kid to look up in an almanac or something, they're gonna be like, what is that?
Mm-mm.
Z said, I work for a school district, and believe it or not, we cannot get a TA that can alphabetize. Keep in mind, these are high school students. Jesus. Johnny said, how to read a map. You give a kid a map, they're gonna be lost.
Mhm.
Poetic said, a lot of kids lack real parenting now because of social media.
I agree
Being
with
that a lot of parents let the internet teach and raise their kids. Facts. He also said the internet makes white kids invalid to black kids' cause now, because now we don't need them to tell us how to do shit that our environment didn't teach us.
Well
That's deep.
said.
That's definitely deep.
Okay. In your opinion, what social media platform do you think is most famous?
At this point, TikTok.
I
Very
was
much so.
I was going with Instagram, but
I say TikTok and Twitter. And the only reason why I say TikTok is because TikTok was a platform that was around, but as soon as the pandemic hit, that is the platform that everybody ran straight to. And that everybody's just on. Everybody's on every platform, but I feel like that platform a lot of people are using a lot right now, besides Twitter. That's just me.
I agree. It's definitely TikTok as of now. I feel like TikTok it's popular for everything, and then Twitter is just more for the controversial tweets and of course the porn aspect. But definitely TikTok is up there.
What the hell is in your algorithm for you to say that shit about Twitter?
You really don't want to know.
I obviously do know now at this point. So you should probably clean your algorithm on your Twitter account, and you probably see some more productive popular shit on your Twitter. But I do understand Twitter does have the ability to be very, very dark and porn and yeah,
X-rated place.
yeah. So the
yeah.
moment you start
Which
hitting
I
that,
honestly never knew till this year. Like I really didn't know that it was. I did it.
I find that hard to believe, Heather.
I know. I seriously, I did not know it was like that until TikTok. And the only,
you decide to strike her down. Wait till we offer the
show
live, because
Yeah.
nobody wants to
ain't
see
gonna
that.
be in my area because I ain't lying. I'm really serious.
So you was on Tumblr all this time to look at the porn for free?
Yeah, places I can look at it.
I'm sorry, Heather.
I have my sources.
Not
I don't have the numbers in front of me to give an answer to that. I feel like although
it's just what you.
It's your opinion, bro.
It's just your opinion.
I'm saying, but everybody, y'all say TikTok, but Gerald, do you have a TikTok account?
No.
Meech, you have a TikTok account?
Yep.
Okay. well, fuck you too. Chino XL, fuck you too.
Damn, you got a TikTok.
Honestly, I think what TikTok went wrong is I think the ability to share clips without having a TikTok account.
You got 10 times.
So yeah, I can share all the clips I want Gerald to see without him having an account where I think they fucked up at, honestly. But I kind of felt it when the pandemic first started. I went to Clubhouse. I don't know if most of you guys know about Clubhouse, but
I do, but I didn't know that was still running though.
That's running in full effect.
It definitely is, because one of my friends is always sending me, and I'm like, I don't have a Clubhouse, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's probably running harder now than what it was before.
Oh, okay. I just think people get more famous on IG than the others, but that's just me.
And the fact that no one has mentioned YouTube is crazy as fuck to me. That is still considered a social media account.
It is, but
It
I
is true.
think there are a lot of people that are kind of coming off of, like, they no longer want to do YouTube. They're just tired of it. So a lot of the, if you really look at a lot of the people that were popular, like their channels, they're becoming less, they're getting less views and less views and less views. So everyone's just kind of moving over to whatever is popular at the time. So now everybody's on TikTok.
I mean, for me, the way I answered it in my head was just looking at the things that people kind of migrated to since the pandemic and to now, and that seems to be like what everybody has to. I'm not finna play with her today. Has went over to. Oh, she on my nerves. Let me read these comments right quick, y'all. Poetic said Facebook. Z said I don't have one, but TikTok. Poetic said it has outlasted everybody and brought everybody. That's true, but even though they are all related, they are still different platforms. Poetic said Twitter do be popping and Tumblr be cracking too.
Oh, I know you know, bro.
Stacy's in the building. She said, "Hey y'all."
Hey, Stace.
She also said, "I would have to say Christian Mingle."
I'm not playing with you, Stacey.
Black People Planet don't work no more.
Black People
no,
Planet.
you
That's
didn't.
crazy.
Black
That is
People
crazy.
Black Planet. That was Black People
No.
Me and Black Planet put
Yeah,
together.
I know. That's why I said that is crazy. The
I
way you
wasn't
kind
on
of
it.
mashed it together in this Dreamcast.
I did have a Dreamcast.
I'm not playing with you.
Oh, they said, "Yes, sir."
But anybody else got any remaining comments about this question? Ain't nobody.
Nothing else.
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, how much time in a day would you spend on social media all day?
Hold on. I got an app for that.
Oh.
All I do, it just popped up. But
Just all day. Fuck it. Like that, it's all day. It's all day.
it ain't all day because I go to sleep.
We
For
not
me,
you. We not you.
I'm not gonna even lie. It's all day. It really is.
I want to say, well, my thing says about 9 hours a day.
So a full work shift.
So a whole work shift
Nice.
plus an hour overtime. Okay.
Pretty much.
How you get there again, Professor?
It's okay. You can come.
No, this is the fact that his face didn't break straw when he did that. He didn't realize he knew he fucked up, but he was like, "I'm gonna just keep this face still." Like,
I had the icon already right there. I had the icon already right there, Aaron. So.
Oh, you know what? I can swipe all the way to the left. It was right there.
To the left, to the left.
I don't remember how to look at it. So.
ain't that what you doing, Christian Mingle too?
Oh, mine says 7 hours. Oh, wait. My bad. Let's go over to week.
Damn.
I was social media is 4 hours. So I think I'm actually doing kind of good.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
4 hours in a week?
No, 4 hours a day throughout the week.
that's still good.
Well, see,
Yes,
my
not bad.
9 hours is for the weekend, so.
Stop sending me shit, y'all. I won't be on there even.
Now, Aaron, you know I can't stop sending you shit.
Neither can I. You heard
The
no,
shit
I'm
that
so
I
funny. I gotta send it to my dog.
That's
The
a
shit
fact.
that I find, I'm like, okay, Aaron gonna laugh at this. I know Jay gonna laugh at it. Okay, Heather might be interested in this. I'm gonna send this to Meech for shits and giggles just to get his reaction out of some shit. That's what I do.
Meech's reaction
Yeah, you
funny as fuck.
So
For me, it's like
Let's rock to the.
Oh wait, Meech, you didn't answer.
Oh, you sure didn't.
No. I was about to, but
No,
for
you
me, it's
Well, go ahead.
he really was.
No, he wouldn't. Well, go ahead. For you, what?
anyways.
Actually, I want to hear this answer though too, because I want to see if you gonna lie to us or not. I'm about to call him out on all his bullshit. Go ahead, Meech. What's your answer?
I was gonna say basically every hour of the day that I'm
Okay.
awake.
You're right. You're right.
Like, like
I can't call you out because you're right.
Oh, but I already had.
I mean, come on now. If it ain't Instagram, it's YouTube. It ain't YouTube, it's TikTok. So
I mean, and that doesn't include the content that you make. So I see you at the gym making videos that go straight onto social media. You know, we're gonna talk about the gym activities later, but you know,
Oh God.
you know, you do be on these social media sites a lot, Meech. I do be peeping the reactions. That's why you strong. That's why you back. Fuck. You froze right in the middle of the uppercut. You was like this. And it came back normal. All right, that's what you did.
You're ridiculous.
oh, woo.
Let's go to the comments, y'all.
Okay.
Thomas, please.
Poetic said, I go to them both before Pornhub.
Wow.
Stacey
be honest
says,
about it.
literally all day, this is my job, literally.
Facts.
Poetic said, at least 8 hours. Z said, 1 to 2 hours. I'm trying to be more productive in life. LOL.
Don't do that face, bro.
Right.
She said trying. She said
I'm
trying.
on social media. You trying to be more.
She said trying, bro. Trying. That was the key
At least
word.
she's trying.
She put an LOL at the end, so we know
Context.
she's
It was context clues. Trying.
I'm done. You did right.
Yes, that was the Blues Clues of the day.
Poetic says, does watching porn on Twitter count against me?
It does. It does. Because you're still watching on a social media platform.
Z said, that's a day, by the way. Okay.
Now she bragging.
Poetic said, it does depend on if I'm working or not. Z says, that number double when UTR is live, though.
That's a fact, too.
We appreciate that, though. We appreciate that. But let's see. Okay, how many social media platforms would you say you're on?
Oh. At minimum.
YouTube count as a social
Well, we all on YouTube, so we got to count that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Facebook,
Say about
Instagram,
5,
TikTok,
6, I think.
4.
IG,
I would say 6 for me.
5.
I don't know why.
Let me go look at my apps. Just look at your apps, you know.
Nah, they categorize you because like all the way to the right, they categorize all your apps for you. It says
Right.
social. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. I got a whole lot in this motherfucker. Let me open it up.
I'm being honest. I only got 4 because I don't have a Twitter. I don't have a TikTok. So
Wait, is Messenger separate from Facebook?
Nah, we'll put that in.
I'm about to be like, okay, well, I would add 5 now.
Well, add that to the list. That was the
I got 7.
That's not bad.
How many
What
did you
did
say?
you say? For me, I said 5.
I got
No, I
to
said 7.
shit. Actually, it's 6. It's 6.
I feel like you're lying, but we're gonna leave it alone. I feel like you subtracted 7 and carried the 2.
I ain't on that many
I feel like
goddamn.
you on 10 for sure.
Right.
Ain't no damn 10.
She
You
on
ain't
like
on you ain't on Christian
buttplugmeats.com or
Mingle?
something.
You ain't on Christian Mingle?
No. Go to the comments.
So we're all on Facebook, we're all on YouTube, we're all on Instagram. That the main ones
Snap.
out the way.
TikTok.
We're all on Snapchat. All of us have TikTok.
Oh shit, I
except
got
for
6.
Gerald.
I forgot about Snapchat.
Oh, damn. Well, that
That's why I
bumped my
said
number
4.
7.
I only got because that's all I got is Snap, IG, YouTube,
Facebook.
and Facebook. That's it.
And then
Oh,
everybody else
my
has
bad.
TikTok.
I got 7 because I got OnlyFans.
Oh damn, that's 8 for me.
I'm in the creative process of my OnlyFans, so I haven't counted it yet.
What, 4.5?
It's 4.5. At 4.5.
4.5. Since you halfway working on it.
No, 4 and 6 tenths because I'm almost finished. So go ahead.
If the app is downloaded, bro, count it. If the icon is on your phone, count it.
Okay, 5.
There it is.
Oh Lord. Let me read these 3 comments real quick. Poetic said that's some BS. He
What
also
is?
said, "Oh, when we would say no, it counts. You know, against him."
Oh, yeah.
Poetic said he's on 10. Híjole. And Z said she's on 4.
Mind you, y'all, if you're on them dating websites, they do have a social media section on
I don't
the
none of those, so I'm good.
I can understand why my boy Poetic might have quite a few. But anyway,
What
Wait,
he
what does
said? Y'all on MeWe? I don't know what MeWe means.
I'm not on MeWe. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's another.
I'm not gonna tell you what it sounds like, but
We all got to count StreamYard too.
Shit.
This is not a social media.
This is a social media platform.
This allows us to stream to a social media platform. So this is not a social media platform.
Let's Google this, man. Okay.
Okay.
Aaron, don't Google it. I was just playing.
Wait,
No.
what?
He said, "Nigga, fuck you." Are you okay? Poetic. 1, have you been drinking?
Yeah.
2,
Oh, shit.
I think
what
that
the
is yes.
hell are you talking about?
We
We
don't
have
know.
no idea what
You
you're
don't know
talking
what
about.
MeWe is. You wrote MeWe.
Are you meant y'all on me? Is that what you meant?
I was confused.
No, we're gonna figure this out right now. MeWe app. Here we go.
Oh, me, we
MeWe be popping. more
MeWe
than
is a
Twitter.
real app. MeWe is an uplifting next gen social network with absolutely social features and no BS, no ads, no targeting, no news feed manipulation. So it is a
Okay,
real
so
thing.
Poetic, we didn't know what that was, so you owe people an apology, sir.
And for real, I didn't know what that was, man.
We
Nobody
really
knew
didn't
what it
know.
was.
You're gonna become the
That's why I
MeWe
was like,
swindler.
did you misspell your word? Like, damn.
At least
Matter-
you're advertising for him.
Shit. Matter of fact, I'm on 8. Damn, I forgot Riff. Wait, 9. Riff is another social media app.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
What's the
Let's
next
do the next
question?
question.
Somebody gonna be.
This is mighty interesting.
You're gonna become the MeWe swindler. But anyway, on to the next one. What was the first social media platform you joined? MySpace.
Black people meet.
Black Planet.
Why am I not surprised?
Mocha
I
City.
was gonna say MySpace, but I was like, no, it was Black Planet.
Yeah, I'll have to say MySpace.
MySpace for sure.
When you know you could actually like design your shit and make it your own.
That's how Mocha City was. I had that one first, and then I went over to Black Planet.
I keep forgetting about Mocha City.
Mocha
Y'all-
City was jumping
I ain't
too.
never heard of it, so
Y'all older than me, so I wasn't allowed on that one.
I wasn't on that either because I never heard of it until
Yeah,
just
technically,
now.
I shouldn't have been on Black Planet, but I was.
And see, that's my exactly what I meant by earlier. My remarks earlier when I said that.
I kind of figured that's where you was about to go. Like
Yeah.
you had access and you shouldn't have. Yeah,
Oh,
Right.
my bad,
Right.
Professor.
I called that Aaron, but we good.
All
Don't
right, cool. Okay.
Gotcha.
It's
Yeah,
corn.
Mocha
It's
City.
corn down
I'm about to be like, I was about to say AIM, but I was like,
You know what?
No, wait, but for real though.
no, swear to God, I've never had an AIM. I've never had one.
Look, there was this one called Stick Cam. Have you ever heard of Stick Cam?
Nope.
So it was this
Never had.
it was this thing called Stick Cam, and you get on there and it be people like on their cameras and stuff, right? Just, and you
No,
be
not,
talking
not,
to people.
I mean,
I know, I saw it in the whole group, right? But let me tell you the reason why I got off. They had these people that come in these rooms and troll, and they just start like having people coming in. This one person must have put on like 4 or 5 screens playing 2 girls in 1 cup. I was done.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, but that
On to the comments real quick though.
Okay.
Watch that shit.
Poetic, go up one.
Okay, there we go.
I'm talking to Aaron about he sure I got that many. And
Oh.
then Poetic said MySpace.
For me.
He also said, and yes, I've been drinking. I hope it wasn't watermelon. Poetic said party line. Everybody was on the party line.
I was on the party line. I was on that. So
Hey, y'all
if that
remember-
counts,
y'all
if
remember
that
Twinkle,
counts,
Twinkle,
then
Twinkle?
I was on
Everybody
that.
sent you a message.
I was on the party line all of 5 days.
Damn.
That's all it took. That's all it took for me. Y'all,
I never had.
No, I remember I
been on
called the
party
one.
line.
I remember I called the one that wasn't.
whoa! We just had a confession. These are my confessions. Meech, come to the front of the congregation, please, and
What
say
did
your.
you say, Beach?
I've
What did you
never
say?
been on party line.
He's
You've never what? You've
I've
never
never
been on the
been
party line ever.
No.
You
What?
wasn't on the loop. You wasn't on the loop or nothing.
Not even the LA Raven?
You serious?
LA Raven.
Man, serious.
Got to be this
That's
blow
crazy.
with us.
Right.
Because I remember I called the one that wasn't on my phone, that wasn't in my
region.
wasn't in my area code. And my dad saw that bill.
Nick.
He be like,
Anybody remember the number by heart?
No.
I don't. I do not remember that number at all.
7377777.
I don't remember it, but it was one. You remember it was one that went to your area code, and then the moment you
Yeah.
dial outside of it is when you got the shit on your phone bill.
Yeah, the LA Raven in the Rainbow Room.
Hey, my sister,
Oh,
my little sister met her. She gonna get mad at she don't watch us anyway no more. My little cousin met her boyfriend off of that, but my little sister was kind of gangster with it and stole the dude from her. And then they ended up getting married, and that's her baby daddy now, which is also her ex-husband.
So I got
All started with the party line.
All from the party line.
Anybody remember on the loop where you had that? I guess it was that area where everybody used to like, I guess, show off their talents and shit. And I swear to you, at one point, it was like every single girl was singing an Aaliyah song because she had just
You
died.
actually went to that section?
I was bored. You ain't got shit to do. You like, let me just see what else is going on, and literally just every other fucking shit was just Aaliyah.
I've never been over there.
Nah, it's the you know what? It was always the
I was always
they
waiting
little,
for
they
it.
little voicemail things that they have for their shit.
Yeah.
You hear that? Oh, no, here go the person. Hey, yo, what's up? This so and so. I'm light skinned, tall with green eyes. I'm sitting up here like, I know this nigga ain't even light skinned with green eyes. Almost every nigga said that shit. What the hell?
I didn't say
Until it was time to meet. That's when you had to put your real shit out there.
Like,
Okay,
look, I'm not even that tall.
These are interesting stories, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna get that one story from Professor about her sister and cousin. And we're gonna have them right into the show for next week or a future show.
Well, my cousin, at the time, they were only like 16. So, yeah. She was 16. I think my cousin was like 14. And then my cousin was kind of scared to meet him, actually, because she lied about her age.
And y'all wonder why the divorce rate is so high these days.
No. The cousin lied about the age. The sister didn't.
It was a joke. I wasn't referring to them.
Oh, I thought you just mixing up the people. But yeah, that's literally how they met.
That's crazy.
Let's go to the comments, please.
Zakia said MySpace. Poetic said if you had a church, you had a party line too.
That's very true.
Facts.
That's very true.
That's true.
Like I said, you had to alert me first. What you was talking about?
No,
Don't
it's that
bust
you
too much shit talking like
you know when somebody hitting you and then you don't respond and they bust through your shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's irritate my soul.
Like, didn't nobody
I remember somebody chirped me collect one time, but another story, another day. Go ahead.
That has happened.
Yeah.
Said, I'm with Meech. I was on nobody's line. Y'all need to stop lying. Just say that your parents won't let y'all use the phone. That's what it was. That's what it was. Y'all couldn't use the phone. Meech. You couldn't use the phone, huh? That's what it was. That's why he went on the party line, y'all. He couldn't use the phone. It's a damn shame.
I use the phone all the time. In fact, he used to have to yell at me to get off the phone. But anyway.
Shit, you imagine two teenage girls fighting over one line? Yeah.
No, I think the funniest thing ever used to go into those like open chat rooms where you just hear niggas just banging on each other. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like 7 motherfuckers talking at the same time.
Yeah, those were the good.
That
old
was
days.
our social media, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the good old
So that means
days.
y'all lied in the earlier questions? Or
No, you just forgot. Ain't nobody lie about
Oh,
shit.
you forgot. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, Meech, you did lie because you wasn't on there. You and Z.
So he say. That's probably where Meech got his first piece of ass from too.
We'll move on.
Next
Next
question, please.
We gonna move on.
Yes, next
Gerald,
question.
read the next question, Gerald. Read the next question. Get us out of here.
I'm going. How does social media affect your life?
Ooh.
How does social media affect your life?
Boy, keep me updated on the bullshit I don't even know about.
Yeah,
That's
I
one
wouldn't
aspect.
know. I wouldn't. I'm
Much
perfectly
needed
honest, I wouldn't.
entertainment.
I wouldn't have known Art LeBeau died if I wasn't on social media. So
All of us wouldn't be on this platform together if we didn't have social media either. So I think
talk that shit.
Hey, you know what else?
And
Facts.
I wouldn't know all the useless information that pops up in my head at random times if I didn't have it.
Oh, so
No,
like,
seriously.
and it also leaves the door open to reconnect with people you haven't heard from in like ages.
Hey,
I
some
don't
of
care
the
to do
people
that.
I don't want to reconnect with their ass.
I don't care to do
No,
that.
honestly though, it did help me find my mom's adopted, so it did help us find her adopted family.
Right.
Mm.
So not her adopted family, but her biological family.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Heather?
I think we pretty much said, and you guys pretty much said everything I was gonna say.
Say it anyways.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud.
No, I would say it keeps a lot of people connected. Some people they don't really want to stay connected or even have your phone number. Like they'd rather stay connected through social media.
Okay.
It was facts because everybody can have my number.
Mm-hmm. No, you can have my Facebook. Here you go.
That's debatable.
I wish somebody would do that to the IG instead of their phone number. Slap that phone out their head. Like, I don't want that shit.
That's funny.
Let me make sure my iPhone okay now. Shit, you know these things.
Oh, damn.
Yellow kid.
Go to the comments, Professor.
It said we got one, and it's from Poetic. He said, "Just keep me in. It just keeps me in the loop and help promote business. It also has gotten me in some trouble and in some trouble. If you know, you know."
We know. You know.
I don't.
Intriguing.
You don't
know? I don't know. So, I don't know. So anyway, what are the negative impacts of social media? What are the negative impacts of social media?
You're getting exposed.
Is that negative though?
You know what it is in a way when you get the wrong information, like how they have those people trolling saying so and so died and they really didn't die. It's just some random troll ass person.
But that's not exposing shit. That's just putting out false.
No, I'm not saying for her. I'm saying that's a negative impact.
Well, it's a tool to possibly cause mass hysteria. Like you said, somebody leaks some information that's incorrect, and it's not even right. Like if someone was to sit here, like let's just say someone had concrete evidence that the world was
talking about when they leaked that evidence of all them emails from Bill Clinton's wife. Oh, okay.
I was on social media.
That was social media.
Yeah.
I thought it was email.
But I don't
think they leaked the emails on social media. That's how they
I heard about it on the news. So
we shouldn't say expose though, because when you expose somebody, you're usually exposing somebody for their truth. So
the negative impact is for me on social media is the false advertisement of everybody's how to be a boss or a baller. Like everybody's pretending to be they acting like working a 9 to 5 is so negative. Or to a degree, like if you got like if you got a 2018 that you're out of style at that point.
No, because you know what? It's teaching motherfuckers that they have low vibrational plates and shit.
We're not gonna
Like
touch
that
on
shit.
that.
Time I see, I want to punch him.
I say for me, the thing about social media in its negative aspect is that they're passing on the negative traits like it's positive when it's really not. Like you're putting out, like say for instance, people putting out toxic shit and they're passing it off as a positive perspective. Like no, it's not.
Low vibrational
Well,
plates.
Like I wish people would stop glorifying this shit because it's getting to a
It's
point
definitely
where
true.
it's getting to a point where it's becoming just annoying at this point. Like stop it.
It kind of makes you want to ask the question, like, do you even believe in the shit that you're saying? Are you really just putting this out there because you know that it's going to get you the attention that you want at this time?
Double A. Like
You got a lot to say on this mind. I see it.
I see it. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let y'all have it. We go to the comments because I see some interesting comments that I want to touch on. So let's just go to the comments.
Okay.
Oh.
Forty said it allows me to talk shit all day. He also said it's a tool for haters to multiply. He also said catfishing is real in these streets.
I knew that was the one this nigga was eyeing.
Oh, hey yo! I didn't even read that. I didn't even read that comment, but when I heard it,
Fishing is
Oh
real
my
in these
God.
streets.
I saw it.
Yes.
I saw it immediately.
Can we clap it up one time for Poetic, please?
Let's go.
And he also said, "What the fuck is a low vibrational plate?" Poetic, I'm gonna send you the video.
Look
I-
up
I
Coach
see your
Stormy,
video.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, look up Coach Stormy,
and you'll see.
you understand what a low
Oh, my
vibrational plate is.
It's
Wait,
not
one
even-
more.
It's not
All
even about-
these cleavage up pics.
It's not even about that, bro. It's not even about the cleavage up because at the end of the day, never mind.
Come on! No!
Come on,
No,
talk
no,
your
continue.
shit.
No.
No! Clap it up here to let him get that answer.
No.
No,
We're not gonna expose that bad energy tonight, but
no. You can expose it in a way where you don't expose it, but you speak on it.
He said it all. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Let me just say this:
I'm a spare
if
some
you
people tonight.
catfish, just know you will get
I
caught the
kind of
fuck
hope
up.
you didn't.
I'm gonna spare some folks tonight.
I'm gonna tell you like this: do not take a pic of yourself looking a certain way, and then you take another pic of yourself of how you look for real, and y'all look like two different people.
Y'all gotta stop doing that.
Just remember,
Hashtag that's not the business.
just remember when that makeup and that hair come off, you need to kind of look like the same person that she was when I met
Well,
you.
I'm glad I look like the same. Well, my hair ain't this color when this come off, but still.
I mean, and then if I see that thing on the floor next to like your red bottoms, it's even more of an issue.
Well, this can't come off. This sewed down. So when this
Yeah,
come off, you know.
Not everybody out here with sewed down pieces. Some of us have witnessed what the fuck is on that floor right there?
Poetic said, "Nigga."
Okay, so we here, bro. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next question because I really don't want to. And it's in the word Heather used earlier, I don't want to expose nobody or
Well, that's why I went that way for you. Don't worry about it. I got you.
all right, let's go.
He
Let's
said,
rock.
Aaron.
Come on, bro. This is why you're my bro because I know you've been around. I know you've seen some things. Like I've seen some things, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty out here. So all those who got wives and in relationships and it's going well, please keep that thing going because you do not want to come back to the streets. It's not cute out here at all.
He said, "Bro, I done woke up scared as shit."
Hey,
Ooh.
I'm like, what type of scary shit y'all waking up?
Yikes.
nearly shut up the room, huh? I'm like, wait a minute, niggas broke in last night.
Like, that bitch with her makeup off, her hair off, She don't look how she did look. She was light skinned last night. The bitch like dark skinned
10 shades darker.
this morning. It's like you know.
False advertisement at its best.
Wait,
Where you took that? Oh, it was I just you didn't see it from the side. That's why I would smile like this. What?
Nah, niggas walk around the whole club and get all your angles. Like, oh, that's her over there. Okay, now she over there. Let me see it from the next side.
Seriously?
Oh, that's her walking to the car. Okay, like okay. I see how she a little bow-legged, but I can still.
This is why.
So you get all the angles in the club. You get all the angles in the club, and then you wake up the next morning. That's the angle you didn't catch. or she.
Right.
So you say it's my fault.
False advertisement.
I'm gonna get you sucker. She done took everything off. Like you had a leg last night. Like,
Listen, this is why.
You done got.
Listen to y'all. This is why I always let people know I am fat. What you see is what you get. I do not wear girdles. And 3 on top of that, most of the time I'm damn near naked when we're out. So you're going to see all fat and rolls. So you already know what you're getting before the day is over with.
I'm not worried about you being fat because I see that. Like if I didn't like big women, I'm not gonna go to environments where big women are there.
Right.
In particular.
Right.
Secondly, I'm not gonna approach you in Pacific if I see that you big. So it's not like all that stuff about guys out here preying on women that are big. I think that's low key done now.
That's capping. These niggas is capping. At this point, anybody that's messing with a big woman and doing it behind closed doors is because he's scared or it's a fetish to them.
But at the end of the day, it's only gonna go as far as what you allow it. It's only gonna go as far as what you allow it to go too. So if you can't tell that the nigga's capping or doing this behind closed doors only, then you gotta put some of that blame on yourself as well.
But that's definitely true. But that's why I said
I agree.
That's why women nowadays listen to what men say. I ain't never dated a big girl before, and you want with this one.
Amen.
I heard big girl pussy is better than that. You won't hear from this
even
one.
with all of the negative aspects of why you want to sit here and date a big female. Like, no.
I'm just saying.
I mean, that is one thing I would say with TikTok. It has exposed a lot more of just, you kind of can tell who really loves women who are bigger versus the ones that are just saying it for clout.
Yes and no. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Yes and no. I'm going to tell you why. Because now you have these men on TikTok, when all their page is nothing but big women, they capping so hard.
To their friends list and it's like, wait.
Your friend list ain't adding up to what you're saying. It's not adding up.
So it's exposing
you big women, but you only got small women on your. Yeah, it's not adding up. Just saying.
So basically, they telling on themselves at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, guess what? I'm one of those. I can read through the bullshit.
Okay, why are you reading through your bullshit? Can you read the comments?
No, you stop scratching your face like you itching on me.
I'm not scratching my face. I am rubbing my face. Now
you over there petting yourself. See, look at you. Self-love when we get off camera, not right now.
Self-love is free.
I said just do it off camera. Poetic said that's why I don't drink tequila black no more. Oh damn. He also said on some I'm going to get you sucker type of shit. Poetic also said that's why I stay till the lights come on at the club. I'm not hollering with the lights off. And then he said she gotta be to something to do something. And he said my algorithm is fat. Okay. Next question.
Well, going back to this algorithm, if you was to post a video on social media and it went viral, what would it be viral for?
Wait, ask that question one more time.
If you was to post a video on social media and it went viral, what would it go viral for?
Makeup.
Excuse me?
Did you really just say that? I said for me, mine would be makeup.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah, what you said it?
You thought it was me?
Yeah, I thought Heather said that.
No, I'm like, well, damn.
I was like, I've been on your TikTok plenty of times. I've seen the videos that went viral. So you're not gonna sit here talking about your makeup went viral. But I'm sorry.
Damn, I'm like, well, shit.
Yikes.
I've been getting motherfucking compliments for years.
I'm sorry. I thought that was Heather. I'm like, so we lying tonight. That's what we doing, y'all.
I'm just like, he was just about to go so damn hard. Okay.
I was like, damn.
Sheesh.
I'm like, the bitch had
What if I did say that?
Bar on Saturday was like, I love your makeup, and the other bitch was like, damn, you fine, and kiss my cheek. But okay, never mind.
What cheeks?
Oh.
Oh, okay. It's like, oh, we got X-rated at that players ball.
She did. She walked up to me. She said, "Oh, damn, you fine. Kiss my cheek." I was like, thank you. I was scared.
You get no bumps on your cheek.
No, I didn't.
I guess it would be because of my TikTok. And Aaron already answered the question.
But that wasn't the question, though.
The question was, if you were to go viral for a video, what video would it be?
Not what platform would it be on.
It's the booty one, Heather. You know which one I'm talking about, though?
So yeah, if y'all don't have the TikTok, she throwing her ass. So y'all
no, she's not throwing her ass in this one. That's not the one I'm talking about.
I'm trying to get her more followers. You just killed that. But thanks a lot.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Listen. This one right here, she turned, and that ass is poked out. It's looking delicious.
Yeah, it would definitely be.
Do that one more time.
That was the motion.
Oh goodness.
Wasn't a circular okay, I'm sorry.
Unless it's that one video, if somebody ever posted it, never mind, keep going. I was at Schooners and I was drinking. And I was throwing my cheese.
Honestly, I don't know what I would go viral for. That's just me being honest.
Telling jokes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you would definitely go viral for your humor.
Maybe.
Here, a couple more clips. I think you'll go viral.
And then I that Schooners went the wrong way. You definitely went viral on the news that night, bro.
Yeah. let that car have popped back up in that fucking parking lot. Yeah, I would have been viral, all right. But another story, another day, people. Another story, another day.
Aaron?
It's on Meech, relax. It's on Meech. So crucified.
I didn't know Meech was talking. I said, oh.
It's actually an open discussion, but Meech, what would you go viral for? Kickboxing?
That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. But
no, it's a terrible idea, Meech. It's a terrible idea. Do not let him bait you into that. I see the way you
I know he's just joking, but on a serious note, though, it would have to be something to do with graphic design or just making a project on FL Studio.
Okay. So now it's on UAA.
All my big videos or posts came from me and being a father. So me and around the girls, fatherhood, that type of thing. So
that's dope.
Dope as fuck.
Okay, you get brownie points from the lady.
Wrap it up. Being a good father, yes.
Emoji.
Okay, let's get to these comments. Jesus. Poetic said, LOL. He also said, did he just say that? And then I'm assuming he says he fathers Heather on TikTok. Stacy said, honestly, me cutting up, but a lot of my videos are viral. One is at 5.3.
What?
Okay.
Damn.
Big up.
I'm trying to get to those type of stats.
y'all think if I could get a video and throw it in the circle, I can get the 5.32? That's
Yeah.
nice.
It's
Definitely.
easy for y'all. Y'all gotta.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna do. Don't blame Mr. Charlie.
I told you to do that
I'm
one.
gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one right there.
Your mom gonna see it.
They don't
Giggity.
care.
Oh, Patrice doing porn.
All she gonna say is make sure she get a cut.
On our OnlyFans. Mhm.
Anyway.
Giggity.
Joshua is in the building. Oh, my bad. Poetic said booty, booty, booty. Heather, you talking about
Rocking
shit.
everywhere.
Oh, Lord.
Booty, rocking everywhere.
I have no ass compared to Heather, okay?
Facts.
And
I
I
have
have
no ass compared to Heather.
to Patrice.
And she
But yeah,
has no titties compared to me. So
Facts.
therefore,
Facts.
It's
you know,
balance.
Put y'all together though. Woo! Nigga.
Joshua said, I'm here from Heather's TT. Wait, what?
TikTok. He said, I'm here from Heather's TikTok. He's
Oh, because I thought.
We all thought the same shit.
Okay. So, okay.
Poetic said, walking around with all that double cake meat. He talking to you, Heather. He's not talking to me. He said he would be it would be for one of his drunk rants. If y'all have never seen his drunk rants, especially on like Snap or something, you gonna crack the fuck up laughing because he really be on one. Stacy said, "Oh my God, yes, please do, Mr. Charlie."
Not balloons.
See, told you.
Balloons.
Not balloons.
Poetic said, "Well, all right, shake, 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 shake." I'm not finna play.
That is definitely for you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the don't blame Mr. Charlie.
Speaking of-
I'll figure it out.
Speaking of well, all right. Rest in peace to Kevin Hart's daddy too. Anyway,
Yes. Rest in peace for real.
All right.
What's your favorite video off of social media? Your favorite video off of social media? When the Africans were doing the crucifying of Jesus, and the dude lashed him too hard.
That shit was funny as hell.
So it was the Stations of the Cross. So someone was reenacting the Stations of the Cross in someone's church, and the guy who portrayed Jesus got lashed. And that nigga,
He hit that nigga too hard to where that nigga said Jesus.
he said Jesus and dropped the cross and walked off. He walked out of church. That was his last performance as Jesus.
Ever in life. The where they had to go talk. They had to go back to the baptismal pool and talk him back out.
Oh,
That was my
hilarious.
favorite video right there. I got a lot of videos that I like, but
You know
that
what?
was the funniest shit ever.
I had a favorite one, and it was only because the little kid couldn't say the word right. So instead of him saying fire truck, he kept saying, "Oh, fire fuck," and like that was it. What is it? Fire fuck, and he just kept saying it, and it was just hilarious. Or the one with the little girl said, "What she say?" I think it was like about Freddy Krueger, Jason Sim. She said, "I'm gonna kick his ass. If I don't kick his ass, he's gonna kick my ass."
That was cute.
I'm sorry.
That was cute. Okay.
I just like it was mine. This one
No,
I like.
I was talking to Heather. I wasn't talking to you.
Just rude.
I'm your nerve a little bit. Now, everybody else, please continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I don't know if you guys ever seen the video, the TikTok of the little girl that be doing a little shoulder dance all the time with their daughter, but that's like one of my favorite videos. What?
I didn't see that.
Y'all, you've never seen it's a little baby literally on TikTok, and it doesn't matter what song she's listening to, but she's always
look, yeah, she got he don't have a TikTok.
That is too. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't have a TikTok.
Thank you. I don't have a TikTok,
I
so
forgot.
why would
I
do that?
forgot.
Jesus. What happened? What the hell you up here doing, boy? Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Oh, I gotta find that now.
For me, it would have to be like everyone roasting MGK for his interview with the Breakfast Club when he was doing nonstop stuttering when he was talking about Eminem, like bruh stuttered a lot and everybody just cooked him for it.
Now I gotta go and Google that.
Right.
Yeah, look up everything wrong with MGK's interview with the Breakfast Club. Trust me, you'll love it.
Okay.
He gave me everything. Is that on
Is it
YouTube?
worse than the one with Lil Mama?
Oh, that.
One of them could be worse than that because
What did he call her?
I feel bad for her for that
Called
episode.
her
It's
voice of
it's
the young
kinda up
struggle
there.
face.
Mm-hmm.
Voice of the young struggle face. He know he was dead ass wrong for that shit.
I mean, it's kind of up there. It's kind of up there, and then there's another one when 50 roasted Nick Cannon, called him legendary corny on the Breakfast Club.
Hmm.
He had
Fix
so
your
many
face.
years. I don't even remember.
All right, Double A.
Y'all know my birthday falls on the 4th of July. So back up Terry is probably my and no shade for anybody in a wheelchair. But the fact that that nigga cannot put his shit in reverse and that fire was just going off on his ass.
He just sit there like,
Back up, Terry! Back up!
okay. Let's see what their favorites are in the comments.
Oh my god. Poetic said Heather needs to do the knee challenge.
If I do the knee challenge, my nigga, I'm going to break my knees. Let's just keep going. Nope.
He also said we are your new interracial family.
I'm guessing that's the video he liked.
That's the video, but I've never heard that.
Is that on YouTube? Can I Google it or something? Just let me know. He also said, I'm on TikTok just looking at ass shakes. I'm here for all the challenges.
Of course.
Is he honest about it?
True.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna be honest and move it to the next question. And the next question is: Are you a person who watch on social media or very active? Do you just watch on social media?
Or are you more active on social media?
Heather, you go first. Heather, go first. Go first, Heather.
I already said it. I'm very active. Damn, I was gonna do lie and say I'm not.
Sometimes we don't know what answer we get from you from these shows, so I'm glad you being real tonight.
Keep hope alive. I'm in between.
Meech, go ahead.
I would say I'm a combination of both.
Are you serious?
You gonna call me?
No, just for that, Eric, you go next.
I'm a watcher. I'm the watcher, and Gerald doesn't do shit. His Facebook has been vacant for the last 30 years.
He had it for 30 years. At least you know what I do.
Okay.
Ain't had it for 30 years, but thank you for taking it.
Understandable.
I just want to make sure the active people got out their answers first because. Never mind. Go ahead.
I used to be more active, but now I'm more on the watcher side. So I may post a picture every now and then, but that's about it.
You active in a lot of people's comments. I'll say that much.
To a degree. It's only because they might have said something, but other than that,
Okay.
not really.
For some reason, on Facebook, I get a lot of notifications that you responded to somebody else's posts.
Or usually somebody responds to me or says something to me. And then you know what? Facebook be snitching. I don't need to know who posted on nobody's shit.
Facebook be snitching. I ain't gonna lie.
That's true.
I'm gonna say I'm a watcher. I watch a lot. I don't
We know.
Peeping
We know.
Tom.
He called you a peeping Tom.
Who's that looking through my window?
Pow.
I put my glasses on for
Nobody
that one. Yep.
What's wrong with it?
my
I will see it, I will talk shit about it, and I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing publicly though. But continue.
Poetic says Google it, so I will definitely Google. I'm your new interracial family, and then he also said he's more of a watcher now, until he gets drunk.
Okay. How important is social media nowadays?
Very.
That's your answer?
It's very important nowadays because social media keeps you in the loop on everything that's going on. Or you gonna, it's letting you know if Keisha is on her 8th king of the year. Did Tina just get back with her baby daddy? It's important because you need to know this shit so you can tell them when they call you, I don't want to hear the shit. I'm just saying.
I also say it's very important. Like I said, a lot of the shit that we come across, we wouldn't know.
And it's very important because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be doing this show tonight.
That
is true. It is allowing us to connect with all of you, so it is important.
Yep.
Jared, what the hell was you here?
I guess somebody playing fireworks outside.
I heard it. You didn't hear
After the rain?
I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, that was crystal clear as day. But
Heather,
it didn't sound like fireworks on my side. Okay.
What did it sound like, Heather?
It sounded like a roaring sound.
It sounded like a what?
I said on my side it sounded more like a roaring sound. It didn't really sound like fireworks.
No, it sounded like thunder.
There we go.
It sounded like thunder because that's what it sounded like on my side.
Yeah, it sounded like fireworks to me.
Y'all make me feel like I'm,
Yeah.
No, it did sound like thunder on my side. So
The popping was too close together.
Anyway,
we all hear different things on our computers. Social media, I feel like, is not as much important, but it keeps us in the loop. But I feel like niggas don't watch the news no more. I feel like
didn't you get the memo? It's fake news.
It's not fake news because the same thing that's covered on social media is also covered on the news.
I'm just playing.
Oh, you choose me to troll now, huh?
I'm about to say the Shade Room said the same thing that Biden said on CNN this morning. So I get it.
It's not that important. It's all for what you use social media for.
that is true.
I mean, yeah, because I wouldn't know how many times Krishan and Blueface break up. So
Would you care though?
who would care?
I mean, somebody would care, but we wouldn't care.
Me personally?
Yeah, there's a question. Exactly.
No.
So it's a lot of times it's a bunch of useless information that really doesn't serve a purpose at all.
But you're absolutely right, Aaron, with what you said. It's important for what you use it for, because for certain people, they utilize it for their businesses. They think they get more traffic through social media when they post their advertising.
Very true.
So it's important to those to each their own. Got it.
Basically, I mean, it is useful in a whole lot of different ways. It all depends on what your goal is for having social media in the first place. So
if that's the case, I shouldn't be on social media because this is strictly for leisure.
Me too.
This is work.
Besides this, I'm about to say
I didn't hear what you said, Professor. So I'll wait till Joe.
Oh no, I was saying this ain't leisure. This is work.
Right.
True.
this is leisure and work. You can say
Thank
that.
you. We gonna have
It's
a
a
long
lot
meeting.
of work for me. Okay.
We gonna have a long meeting after this show, y'all. So be in trouble, be. Don't have me falling up.
Don't be surprised if but can we do the work side and find out what they talking about in the comments.
Poetic says very important. He says, I'm going to be real. Social media is bad for my wallet. Every time I turn around, he's showing me some shit I need. He says, waiting on my booty pillow now.
Wait a minute.
Kia responded to facts.
I'm not going to touch that one.
She's responded facts to Poetic about the whole social media on the wallet thing. He also said an extra large beanbag. Poetic said, if I don't have a business, I wouldn't use it. I would go off the grid.
Good.
Interesting.
Ain't no booty pillow coming up in here. But anyway.
Okay, I'm just curious. Is it like a pillow shaped as a booty? Or is it like a pillow for you to sit your ass on because you hurt your tailbone or something?
It's a donut.
I feel like it being him, it might be a pillow that's shaped like
one cheek there. It takes the pressure off the other cheek. And, pregnant
it's
women.
It's a hemorrhoid pillow.
I don't know where you got that from.
I'm going to reserve all my comments.
Oh, please do talk.
I said reserve for another time.
No.
What a wonderful night. Wonderful night. Yes, indeed.
It's raining, so it's not a wonderful. Anyway, how influenced would you say people are about media or social media?
Say it again.
Yeah.
How influenced would you say people are about social media? It say media, but
to answer your question, he said, yeah, it's a pillow shaped like a booty. See, that's why I asked. Shit got cakes. To answer your question, I believe a lot of people are influenced by social media. Aaron, I was trying to just keep on going. You just had to start damn laughing. Oh shit.
Oh my.
I feel like a lot of people are influenced by social media. You done?
I was trying to figure out what was there. What's going on?
He was hitting the fake ass of the pillow.
Oh, that's what you were doing? I thought you was at someone's techno club. That's a little glow sticks and shit.
I don't be dancing.
Where's his whistle?
You don't dance? Wait. You gonna tell me right now you don't dance?
I was about to. Are you gonna let me finish the statement?
Don't let me put the video. Don't let me put this video right now in the group so we can play this on the.
That's why I don't dance in front of you no more. You recorded it. But I was gonna say no. I don't be like Jeffrey Dahmer and them in the club doing what they was. But continue.
That's gonna be a challenge. Well, that is a challenge. A Dahmer dance. That is a challenge.
Right.
Crazy.
I'm just tired of seeing the white dude with the curly hair looking more like Napoleon Dynamite than looking like Jeffrey Dahmer.
True. Very true.
Dude's just like
dance. Yes.
He looks like Napoleon Dynamite though. Just saying.
All right. Back to the question. Read it again for the third time.
Might have been the fourth. Just read it again.
I'm sorry. Third, fourth, fifth, whatever.
How influenced would you say people are about social media?
Is like on a scale of 1 to 10?
You can say that.
I said 2.5.
That they're influenced by social media?
It's,
no, I'm just asking. I'm just making sure I'm hearing this right.
Yeah, people are, to be honest with you, a lot of people are influenced by social media. That's why you have so many people want to be entrepreneurs. Like you said, so many people want to be bosses. So many people want to be influencers. So many people are recreating the same thing that people are already done. Social media influenced a lot of people.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my answer.
Some people want to be Kim Kardashian. Social media.
And some people want to be Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween. What's your point? Next one.
Social media. Well, that's Netflix, so never mind.
I mean, the same as what Poetic said earlier in regards to just buying shit. Like perfect fucking example. That pink sauce bullshit. Nobody knew what the fuck was in that sauce. Yet all they saw was some socialite chick pouring that shit all over everything. Was like, oh, I think I just want to go ahead and buy it without doing any sort of research whatsoever. That should
That
show
shit
you the
look
power
like
of
Pepto Bismol mixed with $1,000 dressing. I would dare eat that bullshit.
exactly. But just because it was on social media and it was gaining all this traction, people were interested. What?
And Gerald, fix your face.
Mm.
I'm sorry, he doesn't have TikTok. So there was a girl with
There was a girl. I saw it on Shade Room, so I know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
all right.
Let me just say
I would say it is highly influential for social media because it's easy to find like tutorials to learn. You're given like free tutorials to learn a new trade per se. Like if you want to go into like
Street
design. I'm not going there with you tonight, bro.
Pause. I'm sorry. You said design?
Like, yes, if you want to go to like design of some sort, there's like free tutorials on social media platforms to where you basically don't have to go through hoops to learn a new trade per se.
That's true. There's a lot of do-it-yourselves that are floating around, especially on TikTok right now. So things that you thought that you wouldn't have been able to do, they're actually making it a lot more easier to do it. I think that's pretty much what Meech was trying to say.
Yeah, basically like what would take you like say like 5 hours to learn, you can learn in like 30 minutes.
In 30 seconds, okay.
I'm just making hypothetical, so don't shoot my head off.
No, I'm not. Can we shoot to the comments, please?
He said, yeah, it's a pillow shaped like a booty. He also says shit got cakes. He said, Aaron, look it up. Aaron, like the cakes in the spot.
We ain't talking about that night, sir. We don't talk about Bruno. No.
He also said, very influenced. I told you I just brought a booty pillow.
Mm-hmm.
He then said, I did research. I watched the video, and when you smack it, it do make a sound.
Wait a minute.
Poetic also said, okay, I'm going to stop fucking with y'all while y'all trying to be serious. It's okay. You good.
He's great.
My Lord.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, they sell them at Walmart, Poetic?
Really looked.
All right.
Wow.
I really wonder what that thing looked like.
You're gonna look it up afterwards. I know you. You nasty. You already told me what
I
your
will.
algorithm, you already told me what your algorithm looked like on Twitter. So and you just
Glad
found out
you know
this year.
Yeah.
Why is social media addictive to you?
I'm sorry.
Why is social media addictive to you?
You smoke crack, don't you?
Nope. Smoke a pipe.
What do they smoke crack out of?
Exactly.
A pipe.
No, they can smoke it out of cigarettes.
But they smoke it out of a pipe.
That's the old way. Go ahead. TikTok would have showed you that. But anyway, go ahead.
So that
Dick.
means you smoke crack then.
It's on the algorithm and shit. They ain't looking at that type of stuff.
Right.
Okay.
I forgot the question, bro.
Why is social media addictive to you?
Because drama sells and people love watching drama.
There it is.
You know what? It is
Yeah.
a gateway away from my problems for a while. And see other people's problems and say, you know what? My shit ain't
My
happening.
life ain't
There's somebody do worse than me. So
Right.
Yeah. My problems ain't that bad.
yeah, compared to these people, I'm like, shit, I'm living lavish compared to these people. Like, damn.
Not lavish.
But yeah, it is basically entertainment that is brought to you on a device that you can easily access. So yeah.
And then when you done hearing the drama and bullshit, you just simply cut it off.
Exactly. This
But
is
don't
not
think you
short.
should be watching any type of reality TV. That's out. I don't do that shit.
Like, oh, Kanye.
I mean, when you think about it,
Why need reality TV when you got reality? When you got
right?
It's-
Like
it's-
social media
No, no,
is
no.
It's the same thing.
reality TV.
No. When I say reality TV, it means I don't watch the reality TV shows.
I know.
Like,
I know.
watch
What you
Yeah,
mean.
It's the same
we
thing. You
got
watch
Yeah.
reality. You don't watch reality TV, but you watch reality metaverse. It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same because I can't stand none of them ghetto motherfuckers, and like I can't sit.
Them saying ghetto motherfuckers is not on social media.
I cannot sit and watch them for a whole hour. So it's not the same thing. I don't even like. I don't know what's going on with nobody. Like even when I watch stuff on social media, I don't watch them people.
I mean, when you think about it now, when it comes down to social media, a lot of I'm sorry, not social media, reality TV. I mean, a lot of the shit is pretty much scripted now. So I would say looking at social media, that is the one up when it comes down to that versus reality TV. Like
Any
this shit is
reality
real.
TV show, I don't watch and I don't follow the people from the reality TV shows.
At the end of the
Understandable.
day, I feel like you still watch some type of drama on social media, and it doesn't maybe have to sit there.
No, I didn't say see because you're misconstruing my words. I never said I didn't watch anything. I said I just don't do reality TV shows.
Gotcha.
That's what I said.
All right, cool. Moving on.
Thank you.
Got your answer.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and can we get the answers in the comments now?
You know what, Aaron? Grrr.
That's
Okay.
what y'all heard when the fireworks was going off on Gerald's side of the camera.
No, it
Oh my God.
Poetic said online, I think. And then he also said I order mines online. Poetic also said
Oh,
because
it's
I
on the booty
can't
pillow.
really stand people in
Yeah.
person. And because porn is on social media. And social media helps feed my ADD. Ain't nobody consistent. And I don't watch TV unless it's ESPN.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Next. What made you join social media?
Follow the trend.
Everybody else had it.
I literally because everybody else is on it.
Because at the time my boyfriend was on it and I wasn't. And so I had created an account to piss him off.
No.
I'm a
So did it piss him off?
It did.
So your reason why I created social media was to be
My first social media was created to piss him off because he had a whole page that I didn't know about and all this stuff. And I wasn't on social media.
and tell me again, what was your first social media platform that you're referring to?
Mocha
Mocha.
City or something like that.
Mother?
Mocha City.
Mocha. Before my time. Sorry.
So after that, you were just like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay. Fuck it.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
Because like literally he had it and I was like, I didn't know. Let me see. No, you can't. Okay. And then he thought I was going to create a platform at the time and I didn't like create a page on MySpace because he had a MySpace. No. I had a Mocha City. Totally different platform.
So we gotta thank your ex-boyfriend for you being on social media today. Let's clap it up for the ex-boyfriend.
All we got to hear right now.
I'll tell him y'all said thank you.
You still in communication with this guy?
Yeah.
Mitch, what's your answer?
Yeah, me. Why you get on social media?
Basically,
It was cold that night, Willie. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't. Boss, but I would say pretty much everybody I know is on it, and pretty much is like a gateway to express what I'm mostly talented in, and It gives me a chance to showcase what I'm capable of.
Not you, Meech. It's the comment.
I figured that.
Oh shit! I can't stand you, Marcus.
Oh, well, I can't wait to hear these comments.
There's only one comment.
Anybody else?
I had already
You
said,
gonna put it up
'cause
there?
everybody else had it. Like,
Poison said the nigga we was drinking with. Exactly. Yeah. Moving on. That you definitely lost. It was a lot of shit that happened that one night. I mean, we went
What night we talking about?
the night we was drinking.
yeah, and y'all drunk all this pure white. He said.
Yikes.
No, he drunk most of the pure white before he got to my house.
So did we clap it up for Marcus?
Or we clap it up for the rest of y'all for not drinking the pure white.
Anyway, let's go to the next
Well, I'm gonna give you a brief detail. It was a whole bunch of shit that happened between like divorces and breakups, sister car, boyfriend stole. Now we all in my car going to go look for the shit. She was the only one that did not drink, so we let her drive my car. But I should have just drove because she was fucking us up, just jerking and everything. It was a long night.
Well,
Remember that dance? The little "You're a Jerk" dance. That was a good dance.
Yeah, we did. We did have like 3 bottles that night.
Okay.
Yikes.
It's like a story. It's just, boy, you should write into the show and tell us that story. But
Right.
I'll tell y'all that story.
Keep it anonymous,
I'll tell
though.
you the story afterwards.
Keep it anonymous though, Poetic. Next question. What do you follow mostly on Instagram?
we know the answer to a lot of y'all. Heather, Poetic.
Go ahead and answer for me, Aaron. Go ahead. You do that.
Go ahead, Heather. We know. I know the answer, but I'm gonna let you tell your own answer. But we know you follow the
You said,
team.
who do I follow mostly?
What do you follow mostly?
What do you follow most?
Mostly.
The community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly the alphabet community and the other alphabet community.
There's some other one?
I know what she's talking about. I know what she's talking about.
The BDSM community.
Oh.
Riveting.
Not the Braxton.
I'm glad he caught that.
Oh shit. Okay. Continue, everybody else. What do y'all follow
Makeup,
on?
cooking, and hair. Oh, and nails. That's what I follow mainly.
Mostly other entrepreneurs, other people that
sell
do
Kinsu
reactors.
knives.
Swords.
Kinsu knives.
Slice a nigga up.
Other people that do like
Karate.
reactions on
Sorry.
Shit.
Sorry.
Damn.
other people that do like reactions.
Slow motion hitting heavy bags.
You know what?
Let him get it.
Next person, goddamn it.
I'm sorry.
Next person, goddamn it.
You
Shit.
got an itching for that one. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Entrepreneurs and whatever else you said. Go ahead.
Other people that do like reactions on either TikTok or YouTube, basically other content creators and people that do like graphic work.
How graphic is it?
Oh, she don't get the never mind, but I okay.
Next person, bro.
Go ahead, Gerald.
What's on me? Oh.
Pause. Pause. It's no use.
I follow a bunch of chefs. I follow people who make clothing and sell it also. Some are my friends, but not really. But and yeah, basically clothes, shoes, people who customize their own type of shit. That's mostly the shit I follow.
Hey, Aaron.
And hats. I'm sorry.
Is this a serious moment or is this a funny moment? Before I get my answer. Anyway, it don't matter.
It's whatever you say.
It's probably gonna be funny.
I follow beautiful women. I follow BBWs. I follow entertainment news, so industry news as far as what's going on in the music movie industry. I follow random facts that probably no one gives a fuck about. That gets doors into the professor's head. For some reason, I like watching the stupidest shit. Like for example, I ran across this dude on TikTok that just happens to always be at Area 51. I don't know why the fuck this shit incites me. But yeah, just the most random shit that I'm never gonna do in my life. That's the shit I want to watch.
Do y'all ever see that white guy who's like, he'll show a video and then he go, and did you know, in fact, him, I follow him. I don't know why, but I like his content.
I like watching different cuisines and different in different parts of the world. So I mean, I don't ever see myself
cook some food for us one day, okay, Aaron?
No, I didn't say that.
No, I'm not. But it's nice to see what I could get if I go to that part of the world.
Exactly. For some reason, the McDonald's in other parts of the world looks way better than the McDonald's here in America.
Because they have way more stuff than we have because they are international McDonald's.
So that's the type of stuff I like to watch.
It would be dope if we did have an international McDonald's, but that motherfucker would stay crowded
all the time.
Yes.
Probably sell every day.
I'm not gonna remember go get a Royale with cheese.
90s R&B and 90s hip hop is always something that I always want to sit there and like. There's pages now that I see pop up where they kind of highlight this song came out 23 years ago and 30 years ago. And I'm like, God,
yeah.
Damn.
Or they'll hit you with like a hidden gem.
Yeah.
But
I do follow a lot of music pages.
I follow a lot of those too, though. Follow those too.
So that sums it up, though.
But the random facts, I'm that person that find that shit real interesting for some strange reason, and then it'll make me go to the page, and as okay, let me click on it because it's just weird shit that I like to just know weird shit. That way, when y'all say something, it randomly pops in my head.
I like nature shit too for some reason. Like, watching a big ass whale come up across this little ass boat. Like, oh, y'all niggas is fuck right now, huh? Y'all niggas.
You know what's interesting that you say that? Because here's a random fact. Whales, they don't drown. What happens is they eventually get too old to swim, and then their bodies just.
Now, did you know that this is getting sidetracked?
No. Continue. Fuck that. When whales die, they wash up on shit. When they wash up on shore, they tell you like to stay far away because
it'll explode.
It
explodes, but it also emits a poisonous gas.
Yeah.
No shit.
So
I didn't know that. Like all seriousness, I did not know that.
You ever seen that video where there was literally a whale was washed up on the shore? And you literally saw its whole like stomach just completely implode out of nowhere.
One time they didn't know what the fuck it was. It's like, what the fuck is this big ass object that's washed up on shore? And when somebody came out like, that's a big ass whale, it's about to explode. Y'all might want to back the fuck up.
Like, yeah, because it swells up, and it's these gases that emits from it, and kaboom.
So yeah, random shit like that. I definitely gotta sit there and watch it. I don't know why, but once it gets on my phone, I'm not.
Before social media,
the fact that dolphins are not as friendly as you think. Yeah.
You know, before social media, we used to get those type of facts from Snapple. So
No, seriously though.
Cracker Jack.
Facts, though.
I'm serious.
That's
I used to buy Snapple and try to read that shit. Like, oh, I didn't know whales
Like-
exploded when they wash up on shore. You know what I'm saying? So
Like on the bottle cap of one of your favorite drinks.
Anybody used to try to get the soda to see if you got a free soda from the shit?
I did. All the time.
Man,
Probably only won one time in my whole life.
one
looking
time.
at for a while. I was like, I ain't gonna win shit. Fuck.
You be buying Pepsi like crazy, trying to get that $1 million.
I still get to be someone who won from the Monopoly McDonald's contest.
Right.
Like fuck the
Hell
whale.
no.
My bladder about to explode because I said fuck the
You either
whale.
gonna get Park Place or you get Boardwalk. You never gonna get both of them motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Hey.
At this
That
point,
shit
you
was-
got to create a team, and y'all got to sign some paperwork so that if y'all get all the pieces together, then y'all gonna equally.
There was a scandal though. It was rigged.
I was about to say that, bro. They said it
So,
on HBO.
I
They
did
it on
learn-
HBO. I watched that shit.
I did
Yeah,
learn it was
there's
rigged.
like-
They didn't really make all the
used
pieces
they
or
used to
something,
steal
right?
them pieces.
Mm-hmm.
They used to steal them pieces and give them to the people and basically muscle them out the money.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, we wasn't. So it was basically rigged to where we wasn't gonna win that anyway.
Right.
But we used to sell eat McDonald's like crazy though.
Right. Like, damn it.
And you see the
Be
bullshit
there every
that
single day.
doing
I'm
now?
gonna get Boardwalk. I will.
I'm about
get
to go. I'm about to
Boardwalk.
go buy me a Big Mac meal because I need that boardwalk right now.
And now the bullshit they got is the adult kids meal.
I saw that shit.
I did
I don't
not.
want that,
That
shit.
is a whole
Because here's my
ass
thing.
scam.
I would say that's pretty dope, but the fact of the matter is, none of the toys look like the old school toys. When the
Right.
fuck did they have double eyes? That's never been them. They never had double
Right.
eyes. And then the fact, who the fuck wants a Cactus Cooler Man? Who the fuck is that?
And then they ran out. They didn't even have the toys anymore, so they had to switch them out. Now, what they're putting in there now, I would have rather get those than them ugly ass toys.
What they put in there now?
They're doing little small squishmallows, like little baby ones.
Your mama, don't call me that.
I know her mama, so that's tread lightly on mamas tonight.
Yeah. Leave our mama out of this.
Ain't nobody said nothing about your mama.
You know what?
I'm afraid my mama.
My thing about that is why in the hell am I paying? Why am I paying $10 to $11 for this shit?
Now I'm
Because
saying
you
if
paying
your mama
for
out of
you
this.
paying for the box.
Basically, the box and the
box and
ugly
the
ass
That's
toy.
the thing you can have.
Hey,
That's the
niggas
thing
pay
you
for
can have.
box every day, B. Oh, not that box. My bad.
Let's get to the comments, y'all. Let's get to
Yes.
the comments.
Mm-mm.
Paul just said, "Oh yeah." Then the nigga brought us some Wendy's. Yep. He also said, "You damn right." That is people making food. Talking about what he follows. Day says, "I follow a bunch of music and food pages. I like learning recipes and shit." Girl, me too.
Talk your shit, Dave. 'Cause I do the
I'm mad
same.
at that one.
He also said, "I follow that too. Shit be nice." She said, "New recipes." I knew what you meant. Day. Poetic said, "Patches, Amazon discounts, Adam and Eve podcast, midgets and with big millions and double cake BBWs
Lemons.
and designers." He also said, "I have ADD. I watch a multitude of shit. My algorithm must think I'm
A psychopath.
a psychopath."
It's with a P, but we gonna let
Right.
it go.
Okay. I thought I was tripping. I'm like, that's not psychopath, but okay.
We know what you
Um,
mean.
Got it.
Yeah, we got it.
I thought it was
Yeah.
psychotic.
He also said, "I like watching white people do stupid shit. Nothing
Thanks.
can beat a good hood right video."
It's
That's
crazy
all
how
I'm thinking.
it's crazy how people be telling people to come to LA and wear this hat or go to this swap meet or wear this color in this neighborhood and be telling them wrong information and think that shit is
Yeah.
funny. Like
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I will never go to
Let me tell you
churches on
something.
Manchester and wear a certain
You
color.
want to go where?
I said churches, huh?
No,
Louisiana.
but I was trying to figure the streets out. But churches on what?
I will never go to Louisiana or Manchester wearing a certain color or a certain hat, knowing damn well that's gonna get me killed.
Mm.
And
No,
niggas is advertising that shit.
He said, "Nothing can beat a good hood fight video." I'm kind of over those. That was like
Yeah,
back
I'm not
in
gonna
the
lie.
day.
Kind of
I'm
got
not gonna lie,
tired.
that was like high school days, but
That was bum fights, high school days.
yeah. And I mean, I got sick of it
Yeah,
then.
them
Even-
bum fights
Those
used to be
went so
crazy.
fast. Those went came and went so fast. It's
yeah,
crazy.
just kind of like punching on, like when motherfuckers used to walk around the hood and just punch on somebody just because they was walking up the street. Like,
Yeah.
anyway, that's just me. But anyway, next question: how do you feel about celebrities and their personal life on social media?
I feel like it sucks because they're human just like us, and they're entitled to their privacy like we are. But unfortunately, because they're celebrities, people feel like they have to be in the limelight of the light, and you gotta know what's going on with their life. So to me, I feel like it sucks because they don't have no privacy.
True.
Was that a true or cosign? That's gonna be your answer too. I was asking the question. Don't give me the.
No, I was. Wait, come back to me. Just come back to me.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Ain't it all on you?
That's the song.
I thought blame it all on you. I didn't say.
I said blame it all on me.
I thought you said paint it all on you. I was like, oh, you nasty.
I said blame it all on me.
Anyway, what do I feel about celebrities on social media? Their lives, personally, they shouldn't post it. They don't want nobody to react on it.
But a lot of times they don't post it. You have people that literally just follow them around and get pictures and post shit. That's why I say it sucks because they're not entitled to privacy, so to speak, because people are always invading it.
Good point.
They wouldn't be famous without social media though. Like a lot of their
some of them wouldn't.
Some
Some of them wouldn't. A lot of people wouldn't be famous.
I feel like you
Like
you
DJ
can be a
Akademiks.
celebrity today. You can be a celebrity today without having social media.
No, I know, but that's why I'm saying it sucks because sometimes you want privacy and you can't get it.
That's
said
what
you-
you look for.
No,
You said-
I know that's what I'm saying, but that's just my take on a celebrity and their their personal life.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that point, but just being a celebrity in today's world, you have to have.
You have to have it.
You have to have it.
I don't know if I feel strongly about that statement. I'm not disagreeing with it, but
When you're going to get signed, so just say you're a rapper, you're trying to get signed. There's two things they're going to look at: is your
okay.
social media
That
presence.
aspect, then yes.
You're going to look at your social media
But
presence, and they're
But
going to
it's
look
not
at.
even just that; it's getting a job. They're going to go and they're going to look you up on all social media accounts to see what you do before they attempt to hire you.
Facts.
But also, you can have social media. Like there are certain celebrities that have social media just primarily to promote what they're promoting at the time. They do not post any of their personal because they prefer to have their personal separate from that. Like it's certain people for instance, Janet Jackson. We did not. No one knew that she was married until she actually said it when she was getting the divorce. No one actually knew that she was married before then. And there was still some, even up until.
You talking about recently, or you talking about back when
Because
she was
social media wasn't around way back then.
Well, recently.
You talking about the DeBarge person, or you talking about now?
You know what? Wrong example. Maybe I shouldn't have used that as an example. So my apologies. But just period, there are certain people who do not allow for their personal life to be on social media because let's be honest. People who follow people on social media can be mean. They feel that they have the rights to say whatever they want. So they just prefer to keep their personal shit away from all that, especially when it comes down to children. Like a lot of people, it's funny how a lot of these fans feel like they're obligated to see someone's child when it's like, no, actually you're not. If they don't want to put their child on social media, then they don't want to put their child on social media.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people invade their space by going and taking pictures somehow, some way, and posting it. That's why I say sometimes, they can't keep their privacy because some way somehow somebody's going to invade it.
They have to keep their children covered because of that very reason. People following them around, like it's just
They
you know
doing
sometimes it's not cool. What?
I said they doing the blanket. Nothing.
No.
Continue.
I'm mad because I actually thought about that earlier.
Yeah.
But I feel like with celebrities, like if they don't want their personal life to be sheltered, they don't want their personal lives to be like showcased. Like, I mean, true, there's no ways to get around it, but you can use it for solely just to promote your craft and nothing else. True. People find ways to like everyone just said. Like, there's ways that people tend to invade or feel like they're entitled to know that celebrity's life. But I think for them, they can try to do their best to keep it as sheltered as possible.
Okay. Speaking to the mic, double A.
Pause.
Pause.
Listen, y'all on some other shit tonight, man.
We are.
I feel differently about how y'all feel about the situation. I mean, at the end of the day, they're not allowed to have any privacy, but at the end of the day, this is the life you signed up for. I mean, this comes with the territory. You went out and decided you want to be a musician. You went out, decided you want to be an actor. Not saying that someone is entitled to having all your personal space, but at the end of the day, for God's sake, if your last name is Kardashian, you went out and made a reality show about your personal life. If your last name is West, you tweet every moment until your Twitter account's taken, or you go out on every occasion you get to make statements about your personal life, about how this
everybody else who's involved in your personal life.
Exactly. I'm just saying, like,
you get it.
At the end of the day, I feel like it comes with the territory. I mean, do people deserve personal and private time? Of course they do. But at the end of the day, you went out. Your name is Beyonce. You went out and married Jay-Z. What do you think was going to come with that territory? I'm sorry, Jay-Z probably married Beyonce the other way around, right? But
yeah.
you know,
My answer for me was just speaking from a personal opinion of saying it sucks that they don't have a personal life. I get that comes with the territory. I'm just saying it sucks that
it sucks, but unfortunately, I just feel like when you sign your name on that line saying I'm gonna be an entertainer, I'm gonna be a musician, I'm gonna be an athlete.
They basically opened the gateway.
Well, the reason why I say it sucks because you signed up for it. Your family and your children and everybody else didn't. That's why I said it sucks.
And it's in a way that they did, though. Because at the end of the day, when you go out and date somebody, you're going to have to say, hey, my name is Carmelo Anthony. And yes, you're Lala, but guess what? This what comes with the territory.
No. Okay, that's cool and all. But what if it's a person that just found fame, like out of the blue? They didn't sign up for that stuff. That's why I say it sucks. It's like it's kind of
sucks. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's again. So what? Kris Jenner started to date. Oh boy, I don't even know his name. That's just to tell you how much of a non-celebrity, the black young kid, right?
But my thing is,
for example,
that family, they all are social media whores, in my opinion.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's just the territory that you're signed up for. I get it.
I can somewhat agree with that. I can somewhat agree with that.
Okay, I get that, right? But then when they get to harassing the parents of people and all that who didn't sign up for that shit, that's what I mean when I say it sucks that sometimes your personal can't be personal. That's all I'm saying.
Nothing's gonna be personal.
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't sign up for this.
Every time Tristan Thompson,
if I dated somebody
goes out and fuck somebody else over Khloe Kardashian, we're gonna know about it.
No. But if I dated somebody, right? Listen to an example. I dated somebody, right? Then after I date them, years go by, then they become famous. now because you want to know about this person past because they did the other shit. Now you done dug me up and drug me through some shit that I shouldn't have been drugged through. That's what I'm saying when I say personal.
It comes with the territory. So all
no,
these women
you didn't hear what I just said. That person
I didn't hear what you said. At the end of the day,
that doesn't come with the territory.
At the end of the day, all the women that Nick Cannon dated prior to him becoming Nick Cannon, you're subject to becoming known now because who Nick Cannon is as a person. So anything that you do, knowing that you're on the rise, is going to be subject to the world.
That's not what I just said. I said I dated a person, and years down the line, they didn't know they were even going to become famous. They do some shit. Now you done went through their life, searched through their shit, and then found me out. That's why I said it sucks. You get what I'm saying?
It's basically
it does suck, but I feel like it just comes with the territory. Is all I'm saying.
I think it's a difference when you're entering into the person's life and you already understand that this is what they're doing.
But if this is a person you dated, if I dated you in high school,
what I'm saying is it's a difference between the person just coming into the person's life and they're already understanding the situation versus what Put is saying is before the person even became, famous or whatever, it's like all of a sudden down the line, they're, famous, they're doing what they're doing. You're minding your own business. You're probably like a teacher or, living, regular life.
You mean to tell me that no one knew LeBron James was going into the NBA from high school?
I didn't say, but see, you said LeBron James. I didn't say LeBron James. I said, speaking in general, if I dated somebody, we break up. Later on down the line, whatever they do, and then they become famous. Then they do some fuck shit. And they go digging up their shit. Now then you bring me into some shit that I had no business to be brought into because I wasn't around when he was famous. We were before that time. It does not come with the territory.
I feel like we all know people who's gonna be famous prior before they become famous, though.
No,
but you also have to recognize that there's also
you're not being real with the situation. I feel like all the rappers, everybody coming up.
When you're speaking of rappers and stuff, I didn't say nobody specific. I said in general.
In general, you being a little bit objective about anything.
That's not being objective. I literally said that. That was my statement.
Okay.
Wait. Can I get this out just really quickly?
No. So what's gonna happen was. Go ahead.
Damn.
Go ahead.
All I was gonna say was, in regards to this, I get where you're coming from, Aaron. Like if that's what their goal is from the gate, then yes, it comes with the territory. Wait 1 second. Also the other side is I think what it is that both exist. There is that situation where you should already know from the gate that this is where that person is going versus not knowing what was going to happen, and then that person goes off in life, you stay in the same position, and now all of a sudden people are coming to look for you. They can both exist in the same conglomerate.
We're all saying the same thing, just in different ways. My point is, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying you knew this brother or the sister was a creative person, or this person was either rapping, playing being a.
But I never said that wasn't my statement. You keep trying to correct my statement, but that wasn't my statement.
I'm not correcting your statement. I'm just saying.
No, I don't think he's not correcting it. He's not correcting it.
He literally just said that you're not being realistic when I said what I said. That's literally what he said.
Well, I'm just saying that I feel like if you're going to go with a person and you know this person is somewhat creative in this particular field, it's unfair for you to feel like.
I'm not even going to go back. Go on. Next. Just let's go because it's not getting.
Actually, the comments were next.
And I said, okay, that's fine. Poetic said, I'm kind of ghetto. He also said, you way up there. He also said, ain't none of my business. Then responded to, but then Jill Scott leaked pictures and that leaked video of the cute little thick chick from Little Women, Atlanta. Then he said, it's y'all faces for me.
That was a long time ago, but yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
Actually, we're past our
right. So we have come to the end of UTR Sarcasm shit, the social media, and the who, what, where's, and whys of it. And before we get out of here, we're going to do our final comments, of course. So, as always, Heather B.
Per usual, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support, per usual. We do have an important announcement. Our season finale will be November 5th.
Yeah.
So we definitely want everyone to tune in. It is actually going to be a very special show to us. We have some really, we have a very good topic coming up. We're not going to disclose any information now, but definitely the November 5th will be our season finale of season 3. And my last words, even though social media is an important tool in our lives nowadays, as far as it giving us, important information, keeping us connected with each other, sharing entertainment, just make sure that it doesn't consume you. It's something that can easily consume your life very quickly. Just make sure that you, even though you're indulging in social media, stay grounded in real life, in reality.
Anyway, the professor.
Thank you, everybody that tuned in. Just stay tuned because we do got a lot of stuff coming up. Be looking for merch in the beginning of the year. Log off. It's okay to take a break from social media. Log off. Be one with the world. Go have fun. Like Heather B said, don't let it consume you. Remember, everything you hear and read is not true. Look for a source before you start blurting out to everybody. Live, laugh, and love.
Meech. Final thoughts.
Well, you already know with everyone in the comment section, y'all lit it up tonight. But I just want to thank everyone that came in and participated and lit the comment section on fire tonight. And if you want to be on social media, do it to where it benefits you in the long run. Like if you're gonna use it for a business perspective, utilize it. Like don't focus too much on the negative perspective on social media because there's a whole lot of good that comes out of it. So it depends on how you utilize it and how you make it to be an effective tool for yourself.
Okay.
Double A, always a pleasure.
We can't hear you.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You got it, bro.
I gotta do this all over again. It fucking sucks, bro. Don't make me laugh. First and foremost, shout out to the Raiders.
Hey, shit.
I'm sorry. I took somebody else's comments, but and my last remarks is I will say I can't look at you, Gerald. Sky's the limit. And when you do social media for the right reason, I feel like sky's the limit. And I can use some great examples as far as people who use social media for the better good. But I would say if you feel like you're really creative, you're a content creator, and you use your social media for the right reason, I think that can take you places that you've probably never been before. Follow the blueprint. The success is there in stone for people already who has already made it on social media. I feel like if you really want to apply yourself and you apply yourself for the right reasons on social media, you probably can be some places that you've never been before in your life. So be resourceful and go on your social media and see who's doing the same thing or who's in the same lane that you're in, and you might be somewhere someday your damn self. With that being said, I look forward to seeing y'all November 5th for the season finale, where we're gonna act the fool one last time for y'all for 2022.
Yes.
So me, first and foremost, and poetic. Fuck y'all. I don't know whose poetic team is, but every team ain't doing too well either. So, but anyway, there's nothing I can really say that my fellow panelists haven't said. As has been said, that social media is a tool that can be used to change your life for the better. It can also be for the worse. But how you basically use it is going to basically further whether your life is going to be great in all aspects of the word or bad in all aspects of the word. So just choose carefully, choose wisely, and just strive for that greatness at the end of the day by using this as a tool. And that's all I really would have to say about it. And with that being said, we have come to the end of the show. Talk your shit. And as always, take care of yourself and each other.
See you now.
Fuck you, eh?
Goodbye, everyone. See you guys on November 5th.
Oh, he's a Raider fan. He's a Raider fan.
Okay.
And we're out.
Swag.